Are your joints aching more than usual? Is stiffness slowing you down in the morning or all day long? If you're living with arthritis, I've got good news. Your food can be your secret weapon. Today, we're diving into the top 5 plant-based proteins that don't just give your body fuel. They actually help reduce inflammation, ease pain, and support your joints naturally. These aren't weird, hard-to-find superfoods either. These are accessible, powerful proteins that can transform your daily meals into joint-healing nutrition. Stick around till the end. We're saving a surprisingly powerful one for last that most people totally overlook. Let's get into it. Why plant-based proteins for arthritis? Before we get into the list, here's a quick why behind the what. Arthritis is driven by chronic inflammation. That's why the foods we eat every day either fuel the fire or help put it out. Plant-based proteins are anti-inflammatory by nature. They contain phytonutrients that reduce oxidative stress fiber that supports gut health, which is linked to joint inflammation. And they're naturally low in inflammatory compounds like saturated fat and ages found in animal products. Ready to eat your way to better joints? Let's start with one of the most versatile legumes out there. Coming in at number 1, chickpeas. These humble little legumes might seem simple, but don't let their small size fool you. They pack a serious punch when it comes to joint support and inflammation relief. Here's why they're absolute superstars for arthritis health. Just 1 cup of chickpeas delivers about 15 grams of plant-based protein. That's not just great for muscle maintenance, it's also critical for repairing joint tissues that wear down over time. They're absolutely loaded with fiber. And here's the kicker. Fiber isn't just good for digestion. It actually feeds the good bacteria in your gut, which plays a huge role in controlling whole-body inflammation, including the inflammation that attacks your joints. Chickpeas are also rich in zinc, a mineral that your body uses to repair cartilage and balance your immune system. Zinc deficiencies are surprisingly common in people with chronic joint pain, so boosting it through your diet is a smart move. And let's not forget manganese, another mineral found abundantly in chickpeas. Manganese helps your body produce connective tissue, the stuff that cushions your joints and keeps them moving smoothly. In fact, a fascinating study published in the journal Nutrients found that people who ate more legumes, like chickpeas, had significantly lower arthritis symptoms and better joint function compared to those who didn't. So, adding chickpeas to your diet isn't just healthy, it's scientifically proven to make a difference. How to easily use chickpeas. Blend them into creamy hummus for a delicious, anti-inflammatory snack or spread. Pro tip: add a squeeze of lemon for extra vitamin C, which helps collagen formation. Toss roasted chickpeas into salads for a satisfying crunch and a burst of plant protein. Stir them into hearty soups, grain bowls, or even pasta dishes to give your meals an anti-inflammatory upgrade without even trying. And here's a personal favorite. Roast chickpeas in the oven with a little olive oil, turmeric, and paprika. In just 20 minutes, you've got an amazing crunchy snack that's packed with flavor and powerful joint-healing nutrients. Simple, delicious, and an absolute game-changer for arthritis relief. Chickpeas are a must-have in your joint health toolkit. Next up, lentils, one of the unsung heroes of the plant world when it comes to joint health. These tiny legumes are true heavy hitters for anyone looking to soothe arthritis symptoms naturally. Here's why lentils deserve a place on your plate. First off, they're loaded with plant-based protein, about 18 grams per cooked cup. That's an excellent boost for maintaining strong muscles and healthy connective tissue, both essential for taking pressure off your aching joints. Lentils are also rich in polyphenols, powerful antioxidant compounds that fight oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is one of the main drivers of joint degeneration and cartilage breakdown, so getting more polyphenols can help protect your joints over time. Plus, lentils are packed with important minerals like magnesium and potassium. These two minerals help relax muscles, reduce stiffness, and ease joint tension, which can make a big difference if you wake up feeling stiff or sore. Another bonus: lentils are super filling. Their high fiber and protein content can help you manage a healthy weight, which is critical for arthritis. Even just a few extra pounds of body weight can put additional stress on your knees, hips, and ankles, worsening inflammation. And here's the science behind it. Multiple studies show that lentil consumption is associated with lower levels of C-reactive protein, CRP, in the blood. CRP is a major marker of inflammation, so when CRP goes down, joint pain and swelling often follow. How to easily use lentils. Whip up a hearty lentil soup packed with anti-inflammatory spices like turmeric and cumin. Swap out taco meat for seasoned lentils. Trust me, you'll still get that savory, satisfying bite without the inflammatory impact of red meat. Try lentil pasta. It's not only gluten-free but also way higher in protein than traditional noodles. Perfect for pasta lovers who want to eat cleaner and reduce joint inflammation at the same time. Bonus tip: if you're short on time, grab red lentils. They cook up in just 15 minutes and are super soft, perfect for soups, stews, and even savory dips. So simple, so nourishing, and a delicious way to protect those precious joints of yours. Third on our list is something that proves that size really doesn't matter: chia seeds. These tiny little seeds might look humble, but when it comes to supporting joint health and fighting arthritis, they are truly mighty. Here's the breakdown on why chia seeds are an arthritis-fighting powerhouse. Just 1 ounce of chia seeds delivers about 5 grams of plant-based protein. And while that might seem small, it's incredibly efficient when you think about how easy they are to add to meals. But the real magic lies in their richness in ALA. That's alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. ALA is known for its ability to reduce joint swelling, lower stiffness, and calm inflammation at the cellular level. Omega-3s are often missing in modern diets, yet they are critical for keeping arthritis symptoms at bay. Chia seeds are also packed with antioxidants. These antioxidants act like a shield, protecting your joint tissues from free radical damage, those unstable molecules that contribute to aging, inflammation, and pain. And here's something you might not know: chia seeds offer hydration support. When soaked, they absorb up to 12 times their weight in water. This hydration effect can help lubricate joints from the inside out, potentially improving comfort and mobility. Backing it up with science. Studies have shown that increasing your intake of omega-3s, especially ones like ALA from chia, can decrease joint stiffness and improve mobility, particularly in people with early-stage arthritis. That means adding chia seeds to your diet might not just manage symptoms, it could actually slow progression in the early stages. How to use chia seeds easily. Blend them into smoothies for an invisible nutritional boost. You won't even taste them, but your joints will thank you. Mix chia seeds with plant-based milk to create chia pudding, an easy, creamy, and anti-inflammatory breakfast or snack. Stir them into yogurt, oatmeal, or even sprinkle over salads for a tiny crunch and massive health payoff. Pro tip: always let chia seeds soak in liquid for 15 to 20 minutes before consuming them. Soaking not only improves digestion, but also unlocks their full nutritional power, making it easier for your body to absorb all those joint-loving nutrients. Small but fierce. That's the power of chia seeds when it comes to beating arthritis naturally. Let's talk about number 4 on our list: tofu, a soft, gentle-on-the-joints, plant-based powerhouse that's big on healing and even bigger on protein. Here's what makes tofu such a standout for arthritis relief. Just half a cup of tofu gives you around 10 grams of high-quality plant protein. And we're not talking incomplete protein here. Tofu is one of the few plant sources that's a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs for muscle repair, tissue building, and of course, joint support. But tofu's real secret weapon lies in its isoflavones. These are plant-based compounds naturally found in soy. Isoflavones have been shown to reduce inflammatory markers and even protect cartilage from breakdown, making tofu a smart and strategic food for anyone managing joint pain. In fact, a study published in Rheumatology International found that tofu consumption may help reduce joint stiffness, especially in postmenopausal women with osteoarthritis. That's especially encouraging for older adults, since hormonal changes can speed up joint deterioration. How to use tofu in simple, delicious ways. Cube it into stir-fries with colorful anti-inflammatory veggies like broccoli, bell peppers, and bok choy. Add a little ginger and garlic, and you've got a joint-healing meal that's full of flavor. Blend tofu into smoothies or dips. Yep, you heard that right. Silken tofu adds a creamy texture without dairy and boosts your protein intake at the same time. Make a tofu scramble with turmeric, a known anti-inflammatory spice, onions, spinach, and tomatoes for a breakfast that fights joint pain and keeps you full. Pro tip: if you're cooking tofu in the oven or on the grill, go with firm or extra firm varieties. They hold their shape better and soak up flavor beautifully. Marinate your tofu with anti-inflammatory ingredients like olive oil, lemon juice, turmeric, and rosemary for even more healing benefits. Tofu is affordable, versatile, and incredibly nourishing for your joints. Whether you're stir-frying, scrambling, or blending, it deserves a place in your arthritis-fighting kitchen. Last but not least is a superfood from the sea that's been making waves in the natural health world: spirulina. This blue-green algae may be small, but when it comes to arthritis relief, it's nothing short of a game-changer. Here's why spirulina deserves a spot in your joint support arsenal. Just 1 tablespoon gives you about 4 grams of highly absorbable protein, which is impressive considering its small size and concentrated form. But spirulina's real secret lies in a compound called phycocyanin, a deep blue pigment that does much more than give it color. Phycocyanin has been shown to have strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects, helping reduce the very same cellular stress that contributes to joint pain and stiffness. Spirulina is also a rare plant source of GLA, or gamma-linolenic acid. GLA is an omega-6 fatty acid, but unlike most omega-6s, GLA is actually anti-inflammatory. It's known to reduce joint tenderness and swelling, particularly in rheumatoid arthritis sufferers. Plus, it's packed with iron, B vitamins, and chlorophyll, all of which support overall energy, detoxification, and tissue repair, important for those dealing with chronic pain and fatigue. And yes, the science backs this up. Multiple studies have shown that spirulina supplementation can help lower inflammatory markers and oxidative stress in people with arthritis, particularly in autoimmune forms like rheumatoid arthritis. So it's not just hype. Spirulina's benefits are backed by real clinical research. How to use spirulina without overdoing it. Blend it into smoothies. A small amount can go a long way without overpowering the flavor. Pro tip: mix it with pineapple or citrus fruits to mask the earthy taste. Stir it into juices or sprinkle a pinch into salad dressings for a nutrient-dense upgrade. Take it as a supplement if you're sensitive to the taste. It's available in capsule or tablet form at most health food stores. Start small, really small. Just half a teaspoon of spirulina powder is more than enough to begin reaping the benefits. You can gradually increase the amount as your body adjusts. It may come from the ocean, but its benefits reach deep into your joints. Spirulina is the kind of tiny, powerful food that can make a big difference in how you feel every day. Here's a quick recap of the top 5 plant-based proteins for arthritis relief. 1. Chickpeas. Fiber, zinc, manganese. 2. Lentils, polyphenols plus protein. 3. Chia seeds, omega-3s plus hydration. 4. Tofu, complete protein plus isoflavones. 5. Spirulina, anti-inflammatory algae. Combine these with small lifestyle changes, like staying active, avoiding processed foods, and getting plenty of sleep, and you're setting yourself up for long-term relief and better mobility. Which one are you going to try first? Comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Like this video if it helps, subscribe for more wellness tips, and share this with someone who's living with joint pain and needs a little extra help. Tap that bell so you never miss a video that supports your health. Naturally. Your joints are made to move. Let's give them the nourishment they need to thrive.